So I chose to do my presentation on Hunga, Tonga, which is a volcano that erupted recently in 2022. So a volcano eruption is a geophysical disaster, meaning it occurs naturally. And this one occurred because the magma inside was under enormous pressure and it had gases trapped inside. And likely what happened is a fracture in rock caused a sudden drop in pressure, allowing the gas to expand and blast the magma apart. It was recorded to have a VEI of 5.7, and a VEI measures the explosivity of a volcano, and 5.7 is pretty high on the scale. It also triggered a mega tsunami and led to pyroclastic flows. This is a video that shows the explosion from outer space. As you can tell, it was very significant, as it can be seen from so far away. So a little bit about the geography of this event is that it occurred on the island of Hunga, Tonga, 40 miles off of the main island of Tonga Tapu. It occurred at a convergent boundary, and it was where the Pacific Plate is subducted by the Indo-Australian Plate. It is also among an arc of highly active volcanoes known as the Ring of Fire. It was also a submarine volcano, which means it was underground. So a little bit about the history of similar events in this area. There's 3 volcanoes in Tonga, and there's been 4 significant eruptions in the past 200 years. It was the worst volcanic eruption recorded in this area, and also ranks among the biggest volcanic eruptions in the world in the past 30 years. It is said to be larger than a nuclear explosion, and it is also rare that this event triggered a tsunami because tsunamis are rarely caused by volcanoes, and the tsunami reached heights of 148 feet, which is very significant. Impacts of this event was there was mostly economic damage. It was estimated that about $90.4 billion of damage had occurred in this event. However, there was less cost to human life. 6 people did die, 19 were injured, and overall 84% of the population was affected by ash and the tsunami. And something that happened in this event is that the communication lines were destroyed through the disaster. So it took a while to get aid, but eventually the Tonga Red Cross and aid from other governments came in to help. A little about the warning signs and the predictability of this event is that there weren't very many. There's roughly 1,000-year eruption cycle for this volcano, so it can be predicted with little accuracy every time there's going to be a big event. And submarine volcanoes are also less studied than surface volcanoes, so we know much less about them. But something good that did come out of this event is that it could lead to faster predictions of future tsunamis, because the shockwaves from the eruption caused disturbances in the ionosphere, and scientists could track this in the future to help with predicting tsunamis. It also increased awareness of the volcano and all the similar ones in the area so that they can be given more attention. And these are my sources, and thank you for listening.